What's up, everybody? I'm the Mana Dork. I don't have a catchphrase, but what I do have is another standard deck for you. The last of our upgraded decks before we move on back to Tarkir. And so we're revisiting the first deck that we played during the Aether Drift season. The blue-red monument things that do stuff when you discard deck. So here's what we've got. 3 steps ahead. That's 12 steps. That's no jokes there. This is going to give us a counter. It's going to give us a way to copy things that we already have. And it's going to give us a way to draw 2 and then discard a card. Which, discarding is important in this deck. 3 burst lightning as a little bit of removal. 4 Marauding Mako. It's got cycling so we can discard it. It's also a creature that gets better when we discard. 3 Chart a Course, which is going to give us a little bit of card draw, as well as being another way to discard. 4 Proft's Eidetic Memory. This is going to give us a draw. It's also going to pump up our creatures when we draw multiple cards later in the game, which for as many things that we have that say draw and then discard, it's going to work out just fine. Speaking of which, 4 Fear of Missing Out. It's going to draw and discard. It's also going to give us extra attacks once we get get our delirium going. 3 Kiora the Rising Tide. Draw and discard. And once we get to a threshold of 7, she's going to start making 8/8s when she attacks. 2 copies of Steamcore Scholar. Give us a little evasion, as well as another way to draw and then discard. You got 2 copies of Kaito, Cunning, Infiltrator. It's going to make our guys unblockable. He's also going to let us draw and discard. You see where we're going with this? He's got some other abilities that make tokens and an emblem, but we're probably not going to get around to that. 4 copies of Monument to Endurance. Whenever we discard, we can draw, we can create treasure tokens, we can make the opponent lose life. 3 Ill-Timed Explosions. This is going to be our board wipe. This is also another way for us to draw and discard. So everything's going to work together. We're going to draw, we're going to discard, we're going to make guys bigger, we're going to make big guys, we're going to have a wonderful time. We're going to do it with 4 islands, 4 mountains, 4 Riverpyre Verge, 4 Shivan Reef, 4 Spirebluff Canal, and 4 Fabled Passage. And that's the deck. All right, I'm going to go find an opponent. That'll give you a chance to find the like and the subscribe. And I'll see you over there. We can keep this. Make a Mako. Passage and find black source. All right. Make a second Mako. Fabled. For another swamp. More swamp. And a ginger brute. Attack. No blocks. I'm going to draw 2 and discard. Get rid of the land. Our guys will get a little bit bigger. In we go. No, that's a forest. I thought that was another swamp. All right. Black-green cookies it is. They are giving thought. it's food that we're on. Let's draw an extra card. What exactly does he do? And you sacrifice, so we want to get that out of here. Send that guy over, see if they want to trade. And they do. Cool. Drop our land and end the turn. I got that guy. Come over for 2. Make a land and end the turn. Bristlebud. Alright, that guy's going to get a little bigger now. Take 3. Let's go find a land. Get one of those. Steamcore. Draw 2. Discard a chart of course. Draw another card. Make the Mako a little bigger. Put 3 counters on this guy. And send him in. Pass it back. Tear asunder. Are we worried about that? I don't think so. Because we got a trick up our sleeve. No blocks. Go to 8. Activate that. This here we'll go for one of those mountain things. Draw 2 and then discard a card. No, not you. We'll get rid of you. Each opponent loses 3 life. Play another one of these. Discard 2. Each opponent loses 3, and we draw a card. Remember, he's going to put a couple counters up there. And we'll fly over for 5. Yes. Thank you for asking. Opponents on the play. Yeah, we can keep this one. fear. We're going to discard another fear, because that's going to give us 2 things in the bin. Well, 2 types, I should say. Enchantment and creature. Scavenging Ooze. You make me sad. Make a monument. No attacks. Tribute, sure thing. Now we cross our fingers. Maybe this will give us... No, I don't think we try to... I think Ooze puts us off the fear of missing out plan. Or at least the plan of getting him to delirium. Chart a course, draw 2, discard a card. We will draw a card. Put 4 counters on him. Swing in for 6. And they're getting in for 7. And not leaving any mana for the Ooze. So the question becomes, can we do the thing with the graveyard? So we got land and sorcery. So we will pitch creature and instant. Create a treasure token. Draw a card. And we will chart a course again. Discard a card. Opponent loses 3. 5 counters up there. Swing in for 6. See if they block. They kind of have to. Put 5 more counters there. Swing in for 11. And as long as we survive the turn, we got the Burst Lightning. And they give us the good game. Vivian Reed. You can destroy a creature with flying, which it looks like that's what they're going to do.
I never run out of answers.
Make it Lucrinos. And give us a good game again. Alright, that wraps that one up. Alright, we try this. Start off with the Mako. The Inspector. Discard a monument, draw land. Yes, thank you. In for 2. they got tokens. They got a Knight Errant. What do they find off of it? Oh, they got the good stuff. All right. I think we're going to have to make a Scholar. Discard that. Mako's a little bigger, but not big enough to attack. Evangelist. What do we got here? What can we do? Draw a card. Draw a card. Put 2 counters on you. No attacks. And we'll see if we can survive the recruiter that we know they've got in hand. Do that. Locked there. 3, 4. Oh, here. Even if we block the 2 biggest things, I think we still lose. You're at 2. Kaito.
I've got all the intel you need.
Draw and discard.
They'll never see us coming.
Fear. Discard and draw. 2 counters on him puts it at 6. And that's not going to be nearly enough. Opponent's on the play. This is a little bit of a slow hand, but we'll see how it works out. And that will certainly help the slowness. They seem to be white, so probably creatures. Play this thing. Make monument. They're pausing like they've got some sort of removal for the monument. Nope, just reinforcements. Just some guys. We'll take that. Go find an island. Chart a course. Draw 2. And we'll discard Shivan Reef. Create a treasure token. Make you. Memory. Draw a card. And I get rid of that. That's fine. Pass it back. I'll get in for 3. No blocks. Cash in that passage. This time we'll grab a mountain. Who do we want to do here? I think it's the Fear. Discard a monument. Draw a card. Make a treasure token. Mako gets a little bigger. And is this the time? I think so. Discard 2 cards. Deal 1 point to everything. Draw a card. Each opponent loses 3. Mako grows a little. We'll get in for 4. Blow up the world. That's okay. Passage. Drop Kiora. Draw 2. We'll discard those 2. Create a treasure token. Draw a card. And we'll hold up the 3 steps to protect our Kiora. Say get lost to the get lost, and the opponent packs it in. Alright, we can try this. opponent. Find this island. That particular one. Memory. Beautiful. What do you got for us, opponent? That's a guy. He's a pretty big guy. I think it's going to have to be the monument. Take the 6. He doesn't do anything next turn, so we got a little breathing room here. Fabled Passage. Grab one of those mountains I've heard so much about. Kiora. Draw 2. I discard 2. We're going to draw a card. And the opponent loses 3. You got a Mako. And 3 counters on Kiora. That's a Llanowar Elf. I'll make a passage. Island. Steamcore. Discard that. Create a treasure. Mako gets a little bigger. Yeah, I think we need to FOMO here. So that Kiora can make a thing. By a thing, I mean a giant creature. Three counters on the flyer. Come over for 6. Make the big boy. Opponent goes to 8. I don't remember exactly what Nexus does, and I'm scared to read it. Non-token creatures you control die, do a thing, and double target creature's power. Alright, so you didn't even let me do the thing. Alright. Good game, opponent. And that's the deck. Very happy with it today. We wound up with an 8-3 record. The only thing that I think I might change is there's one slot that I've been going back and forth on. I like the Kaito in here, but I think he needs to become Trumpeting Carnosaur, because that's going to give us another removal spell that will be another discard. It's going to give us another big body. And it's also going to give us something larger that we can use with the ill-timed explosion. Because currently, the biggest thing we can... Well, if we have 2 explosions, we can deal with a 4 toughness creature. But nothing bigger. So I do think that that might be something that needs to change. But other than that, I was happy with the deck. Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you guys hanging out and watching me play some games. Feel free to leave a comment if you like what you saw, or if there's anything you'd like to see me do differently. Don't forget to like the subscribe and button the smash, or whatever it is you do to show that you appreciate the video. Thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you guys on